You got my phone over there?
Did you just have it a second ago?
Oh, I got it. It's under my balls. I just forgot.
Oh, that's great.
So there's your clip for the beginning of the video this week.
Now we're live there. All right.
Okay, here we are. Woo! Instagram, thank you. We're live. This is Salt of the Streets, the pre-show, episode 41. And Facebook. Look at that. So we're live on everything. Boom. So this is episode 41. I am Donovan.
I'm Colin.
And we're fucking happy to have you here. Instagram, thank you for coming. Salt of the Streets. Facebook at Salt of the Streets. Got that camera there. That's going to be up on the YouTube. That's also at Salt of the Streets. SaltofTheStreets.com. You can find absolutely everything. Our personal social medias. I, on Twitter, am Salt of the Street. And on Instagram, I am alpaca_Donovan. Colin is Big Bird Offie on both of those things because he likes to keep it simple.
I'm a simple man, Donovan.
Yeah, I think that's it. As far as social medias goes.
Word.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Like I said, this is episode 41. We were recording from my house today. A little bit of impromptu Sunday show. Had a little bit of electrical technical difficulties at the old Offie residence yesterday. So we were getting that shit figured out. Yeah. And so we took some breaks, played some fucking Red Dead 2, and we're balling out here.
I feel like an enabler. I'm not going to lie. Because I knew what I was doing when I introduced that game into your life, because it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's kind of like heroin. You know, you introduce it to somebody and they're in for life, whether they like it or not.
Well, and I've just been like, usually I don't play that much video games anymore, you know, but that's like all I'm thinking about. Like if I got free time, I'm like, I should just be playing this game, you know.
Definitely.
If I have more than 30 minutes, like that's what I'm doing. Cause I don't want to fuck around for 20 minutes, you know, cause then I'm gonna kill one animal and do nothing, right?
Yeah.
But if I got more than 30 minutes, I'm trying to get down on Red Dead.
Yeah, no, the struggle is real on that one, for sure.
It's just too good of a game, I think, is what the deal is. I never really played the first Red Dead Redemption.
Is it just me? Or is there like some deep philosophical life lessons in that game too?
Yeah. Well,
for sure.
All those drunk ass people you run into, you know, they all got stuff to. It's an alarm. Time to wake up.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell it's Sunday morning, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the Hawks going on behind us. The Hawks start in 32 minutes and 1 second to kick off.
Playing the Panthers today, Fox. Right?
Playing the Panthers, yeah. And it's in Carolina. I'm pretty sure that's why it's a 10 o'clock game. So
this is like the make or break game, right?
Yeah, this is a big one. Things worked out really well for us last week in the NFC, just with all the people that lost that we needed to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All these NFC teams, that worked out really well. So now, as long as the Hawks can keep doing well, keep winning, you know, if we can beat the Panthers, we're doing some real shit. Because right now we're fighting for a wild card spot.
And all you got to do is upset Cam Newton enough to start throwing a pity party and the game is yours.
Then he starts throwing picks. He starts making mistakes. Yep. Everything's good. So if the defense can, like, keep strong, you know, because the defense has been pretty good. Like, it's not Legion of Boom, you know, level, but it's pretty good. It's much better than we all thought it was going to be.
Yeah, know? I think we've definitely left that Legion of Boom behind us now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all basically gone now. Who's left from the Legion?
Earl Thomas, Thomas, Bobby Wagner is still there. KJ Wright is still there. But that's
about it.
That's it. Cliff Averill, I mean, he's not on, he's still signed on the team, but he retired because he's injured. So Cliff Averill's not playing on the team anymore, but he's still technically with the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But not,
and Dougie Fresh is playing this week.
It looks like Doug Baldwin is going to play this week. Has his projection changed at all?
11.6 points.
So there you go. And I mean, I would assume, because he said last week was the first week that he's played 100%, you know? And so I'm thinking maybe they just gave him a bunch of rest this week to make it seem like he wasn't going to play, and then brought him in last minute. But I'm not exactly sure. But like I said, last week he said was the first week that he's played, like, fully healthy. And he looked fucking great last week. He looked absolutely fantastic. So if that can keep going, I think we'll be good to go. But
there's a reason I didn't watch the Hawks game last week, and I'm trying to remember why.
Last week was a Thursday game when we played the Packers.
That's right.
That's why.
That's why.
You were doing something else.
I was at the office.
Yeah.
Until like 5 o'clock Thursday. No. Last Thursday. Yeah.
It was a good game against the Packers.
My whole last week and a half, 2 weeks has just been this crazy blur.
Yeah.
I don't know which way it's up anymore.
With all the random shit.
See, I actually thought today was Saturday. That's why we're here, right?
Yeah. Okay, so before we continue, I'm going to need you to go ahead and tell me what you ate today before you got here.
I had a Starbucks breakfast sandwich. Back to the normal.
Another mediocre breakfast sandwich.
Absolutely.
There you go. That's
extenuating circumstances this week.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
And this week we're going to talk about Jamal Khashoggi. We're going to provide some updates on that because the CIA put out its report on kind of what happened on there. And obviously President Trump had some shit to say about that. And so we're going to talk about that. We have some other kind of various Trumpy things that we're going to go over. I know everybody loves that segment. We're going to hit the grab bag because we got some stuff to go on. We haven't had like a traditional show in like 3 weeks. So we got some shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Dave and then you and Morgan. And so it's been a while.
It has.
So I'm excited to have a regular type of show for us to be able to talk about this stuff. I got the grab bag built up. I have some stuff written down because it's been like 3 weeks since we talked about like what we did, you know? So I have some shit because a couple weeks ago I went and I told you I did like the Underground Seattle tour.
Yes.
Which was fucking super crazy nasty. That was like so sick. And like Michael had his birthday and so we did that. I fucking tore out the closet in my room and I put the closet on the other side. I was sick the one day. What the fuck did we do this week?
It was Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving this week.
Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
That amazing fucking football game on Monday. Kansas City and the Rams played each other. Ooh. And they scored 105 points between the two of them, which is the third most points scored in a game in NFL history.
That's just crazy.
It was fucking great. It was such a great game to watch. The defense was horrible. It was some of the worst fucking defense I've ever seen in my whole life. But...
So it's just offenses like bombing on each other?
Oh, absolutely. There was a couple times that, I mean, in the first drive, they were just bombing touchdowns. You know, I mean, I think Tyreek had like a 75 or, you know, something like that. Oh, it was absurd. Tyreek Hill had 10 catches, 215 yards and a teeter. It was absurd. I'm telling you, it was fucking absurd. It was one of the greatest games. And was Casey here to watch that game? Was it just you and I? Oh, Cody and Micah was here. I knew somebody else was here, and I'm like, who the fuck was it? Yeah, Cody and Micah came over and they watched the game. Sorry, Cody and Micah, if you're listening to this. So we did that. Thanksgiving on Thursday. So on Thursday morning, I went to my grandma's house, and we watched the parade and football because I'm my grandma's favorite. Fuck everybody. And then we had breakfast, and we had some breakfast sandwiches and some hash browns and a whole slew of fucking vitamins. And
so many vitamins.
Yeah. Because I think I take like a B12 every day. I want to give you one of these B12s. I told you they make your pee smell really weird and they change the color, but just boost you up. It just feel great.
I want to pee in hyper color.
Yeah, it's like this color yellow. It's like a real. Whoa. It's vibrant. Yeah, it's something else. And then we had dinner here that day. I had like 18 fucking people here.
Woo!
Not down here upstairs.
Yeah.
And then today we're going to have our other Thanksgiving with my family, one of my grandma's house. My mom said, I want to have things in a bread bowl.
Ooh.
Like, that's what my mom said she wants to have, was like things in a bread bowl. So,
shout out Kathy for a fantastic idea.
Yeah. So Jordan's making baked potato soup that we're going to eat. Ooh. And somebody's making some other shit that we're putting in a bread bowl, and it's going to be delicious. So
now I'm thinking like all the things that I could make inside of a bread bowl.
Clam chowder in a bread bowl is like the greatest thing there is.
Yeah,
so
that's really good.
If you're going to put something in a bread bowl, it should probably be clam chowder.
Definitely. You know? If you're going to put one thing,
definitely
only make a clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
Or you can whip up the old, crab bisque from the pow-wow-chow recipe. Put that in a...
What are you talking about?
That's a deep cut, man.
The pow-wow-chow? Is that
pow-wow-chow?
I've never heard that before. What is pow-wow-chow?
Pow-wow-chow. Okay, this is really stupid.
Let's see your age, Colin.
This is from. This is all from the Elizabeth Warren thing.
Oh,
back and forth and back and forth. She had at one point submitted a recipe to a cookbook called pow-wow-chow.
Oh,
and she was, and it's supposed to be
because she's Native American.
Yeah, because she's Native American, and she wanted to,
A little bit.
yeah, she put that in there. You know, she submitted it to this Native American cookbook called Pow-wow-chow,
Pow-wow-chow.
which sounds like a Native American cookbook written by a bunch of white folk who don't know nothing. So that's where that's only for the deepest followers of that disgusting disaster that was the Elizabeth Warren situation.
I bet John will get that joke. He'll hear pow-wow-chow and he'll be like, ha ha! That's fucking funny! Got her!
Got him!
Yeah.
See, it's bad. Even my comedy is political.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I know. It makes me happy on the inside. What can I say? Yeah, we had Carolina's parents coming into town. They came in last Sunday.
Yeah, so you guys do all kinds of stuff with people when they come here, right? So,
Oh, yeah. Except for I was just working this whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carolina brought them all over the place. I went down yonder to the Undersea Warfare Museum.
I saw that. That place pretty rad.
And her dad had the best time.
Really?
The pictures I saw,
He
he
into that
looked
type of
like,
shit?
yeah, he looked like a schoolgirl, just excited as a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
He was so happy. And he was over there. I guess they have the little, like the yokes and stuff they have on the submarine at the helm and periscopes and stuff. He was looking at him. He just ear to ear smile. Way too much fun. And Friday, Carolina brought them to the Point Casino because they've never been to the casino before. And
What?
so they went in there playing some slot machines.
They
and
never
stuff.
been to like Atlantic City or some shit?
Nah.
They're like right there.
Yeah, they don't. Hey,
How far is Atlantic City from Manhattan?
without traffic, hour.
And
Max.
they've never been to a casino.
Hour and a half.
That's crazy.
Without traffic? Okay. But there's always traffic. What can I say?
So we'll call it 3.
Yeah, we'll just call it 3 hours to get down there. No, that's not right. I used to be able to make it to Baltimore from Staten Island in 3 hours.
For my parents to go to Staten Island, it's an hour and a half.
This is true. This is true. It does take a while to get, especially if you don't have a car.
Oh, because they
And
don't
you're
have a
using
car.
public transportation. They do actually. No, they do have a car.
They just,
But yeah,
they just
that's
never
13 miles of straight torture, man. Going from their house to Staten Island.
Drive.
We used to live there.
Is it even worth driving in New York City at all? Like,
No, 100%. No,
this is not even worth it.
no. But they have, no.
No.
Their sons, one of them lives in Staten Island, the other one lives in Jersey. And so they used the car to get back and forth to Jersey. And, just they used to come up and visit us in Rhode Island all the time. And
That's a weird.
yeah, if you want to get out of
I
the
don't know.
city, you have to have a car. But while you're in the city, you're just kind of there.
That's just like, I guess just because I've only lived in the same town my entire life, like that's just a strange way to live.
Oh, it
Like,
is.
That's weird.
It is a
know.
completely different lifestyle over
Yeah.
there. I will tell you that much.
Like I can't, as much as I hate driving, because almost every time I drive, I find myself thinking, I fucking hate driving. I just hate it. I don't like the people that are driving. I don't like driving itself. I don't like being in a car. I don't like any of that stuff. It makes me nervous. It makes me anxious to be in the car. I fucking hate it.
You don't like to hurl yourself at breakneck speed, surrounded in a metal cage with a bunch of other dumbasses in metal cages, hauling ass,
You know what I'm saying?
passing within like 3 feet of each other.
So I don't like driving, but I can't
Seems very
imagine,
logical.
Like now that I have a car, since for a long time I didn't, watching shit. I can't. I'm like, why? What would I do without one? Nothing. I couldn't get anywhere.
No. Some of the kids that work for me, they're like, I don't know, 20 years old now. But if it wasn't for us kind of like pressuring them to get a car so they can have a reliable transportation to and from work, they wouldn't get a car, because they don't really need it. They live in Bremerton. They can pretty much get to anywhere they really want to go. Otherwise, they'll just call a cab. But I can definitely understand people not wanting to drive,
Yeah.
especially these days. More and more people on the road every day, man. The traffic system just ain't built for it.
Except for Arizona. I guess Steve, who we used to work with, was like in love with the way that Arizona has its highway system. And Dave said, like, if you're going to talk to Steve about anything, he will sit down and talk to you about the way that Arizona's highway system is set up.
Yeah.
All fucking day. Oh.
I've driven there a couple times. I feel like it's, from what I remember, it was pretty good, but it's been a while.
Hey!
Uh-oh. Kitty. Kitty's gone rogue.
Hey!
Is that Mark?
Don't make me throw this fucking pillow at you.
Oh, dang.
Gotcha, bitch. I'm real good. Anyway. Sorry you guys had to see that. Fucking nasty cat over there licking her beehole. So, I think that's it. Do you have anything else you want to slap in the pre-show?
No, I think we're good. We covered topics. We just, I think we hit what we need
We're
to.
going to talk about sports.
Sports.
Yeah, there's not that much, but we're going to talk about it.
Always.
So that's it?
Word.
Okay, so we'll hit the social medias one time. Wait! Before we do it, Movember. It's still November, so we're doing. Sorry, I didn't want to forget. Movember is a great cause. It's for men's health. We're both doing it, obviously, as evident by our mustaches on our faces. What you can do is you can go to Movember.com and you can search for either of our names, Colin Offenbacher or Donovan Phillips. And you can donate through us to Movember to help fight for men's health. To help fight men's health, that's funny. To help fight for men's health, having to do with prostate cancer, testicular cancer, also suicide prevention, things like that. Or you can go to our Facebook, Salt of the Streets Facebook, and everything is there. So Facebook, Salt of the Streets, Instagram at Salt of the Streets, saltofthestreets.com. My personal ones on Instagram and Twitter are, I was just making sure there wasn't anything else for Salt of the Streets itself. Twitter, I'm at Salt of the Street. Instagram, alpaca_Donovan. Big Bird Offie on Twitter and Instagram. I think that's everything. I already said saltofthestreets.com, but that's where you can find all the social media. The episodes come out on Monday. The YouTube videos come out on Tuesday. Thursdays, we alternate on a blog post. The one last week, I had a lot of people speak to me in person about the blog post that they read, and they were like, this one time when I finally figured out I needed to stand up at work and blah, blah, blah. Like, everybody had their own personal story of, like, a time where they realized, like, I need to be more about myself and less about, like, other shit, Mm-hmm. And I thought that was really interesting. So,
I like that.
Because it's not about anybody expressly, but if the shoe fits, there's something obviously to be taken from that. So,
Indeed.
That's all we have to say about that. Is there anything else that you want to hit on?
No, sir.
Okay, so we're going to get the fuck out of here. Episode 41, Salt of the Streets, pre-show. Peace the fuck out, everybody. Thank you.